job's a joke you broke. Love life's the old way.
We three feel like that sometimes you guys don't get that we don't have as much money as you.
Okay.
I hear you. We can talk about that.
Well then, let's.
Well, I guess I just never think of money as an issue.
That's because you haven't.
That's a good point. Could you be less enthused?
Look, it's a nice gesture. It is. But it just feels like
Like
charity.
charity?
We're just trying to do a nice thing here.
No, Ross, you have to understand, your nice thing makes us feel about this big. Actually, it makes us feel that big.
Look, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry that we make more money than you, but we're not going to feel guilty about it. We work really hard for it.
And we don't work hard?
I'm just saying that sometimes we like to do stuff that costs a little more.
Oh, and you feel like we hold you back?
Yes.
No.